Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Parsippany High School, where the Garden State Athletic Network will bring you live coverage of the Pequannock Golden Panthers against the Parsippany Red Hawks. John Kovach here with Mark Sirdashney, bringing you a game in which both teams are looking immediately for their first win of this season, and two relatively new coaches are looking to get their programs taking steps forward.
Yes, John, indeed they are. Both these teams are looking to get back on track, and both their coaches are the engineers and conductors for that train. Leading Pequannock here tonight is 27-year-old Gino Fleury, who was promoted to head coach after 2 seasons as an offensive coordinator after Matt Fischella left to co-coach his alma mater, Lenape Valley. Parsippany head coach Kenny Brock, also a first-year head coach, was the linebacker coach, running back coach, and defensive coordinator last season. That's a lot of work, and being head coach probably has got a little bit more. He's the third head coach in the last 4 years, and he himself had 5 coaches in 4 years during his time in high school. Fleury, who was the offensive coordinator in the last 2 seasons, brought his father, former North Warren coach Eugene Fleury, to introduce a traditional wing T formation. Former Golden Panthers head coach Ed Kopp is the defensive coordinator as well for the Golden Panthers.
And you see Gino Fleury just turned 28. We talked to him the other night, Mark, and son of a coach. This is someone who wants to learn from the older coaches, and he wants to respect what they've done. He's happy to dip into things that they've done. What we're going to see from them tonight is going to be the wing T, but not the wing T that you saw back in the 80s with Don Smolin at Lenape Valley and so many other places. You're going to take the wing T and blow it up. You're going to have gun wing T, and that should be quite exciting to watch. I'm looking forward to it, having run the wing T 40 years ago at Mount Olive. And then you're going to have spread with the run-pass option, the RPO, from Parsippany, talking to Kenny Block before the game. So you're going to have 2 teams looking to spread it out. How are they going to get the ball to their athletes in space? Is it going to be the quick throw? Are they going to stretch it vertically? Are they going to hand it off? So many things you can do, and I look forward to talking about how these teams make it happen as this game progresses.
Indeed, it should be very intriguing tonight at Parsippany High School.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Outback Steakhouse of Parsippany, 1300 Route 46 West. They can be reached if you want to pick something up on the way, 973-257-4888. And by Parsippany's Best Pizza, 756 Route 46. They can be reached at 973-335-4450. So the Parsippany Red Hawks will run onto the field through an aisle made by members of their band. Coming on right now, the Golden Panthers of Pequannock. They are in their all-white with blue numbers trimmed in gold, matte blue helmets with gold logos.
As we're waiting here for the Red Hawks to make their entrance, Coach Brock said he wants to bring stability and accountability to his program, and he's got the, how does he like to put it, the next play mentality here. They've been dealing with some adversity so far, but he's been powering through with his boys here to, get through that adversity and show it on the football field.
It's been a tough start for both these clubs. You have a Pequannock team that opened the season September 5th, losing to Mountain Lakes 49-14. Parsippany's 0-2. You saw them here on the Garden State Athletic Network fall to Whippany Park 35-0 in the opener. Last week, lost 42-24 to Boonton. I think you're going to see a more even game tonight. I think you're going to see if they find something that works, they're going to stick with it.
Absolutely.
Our officials tonight, Walt Panek is the referee. John Bannon is the umpire. Steve Henley is the head linesman. Robert Mullaney is the line judge. Joe Voza is the field judge. Evan House, the side judge. And operating the clock up here in the press box, Sabrina Schiavo. Here come the Red Hawks.
Through the big banner that says, "We are Parha." Here they're running it out. And tall and strong as the band plays the fight song. And there they are.
It's a long run.
And a big boom through the board there.
That's a long intro run.
I've seen some long runs, but yeah, that was certainly something here.
I mean, that was a 50-yard intro run. You better, as part of your conditioning.
As you see, Parsippany there in the scarlet red jerseys there with gray pants and a silver helmet with also a little bit of silver trim on the numbers there. Pretty uniform for them, I'll give them that.
Kind of an Ohio State or even a UNLV look.
I was thinking more UNLV.
The Running Rebels, 3-0 under Dan Mullen.
Yeah.
Who have been doing in-studio stuff for ESPN for a couple of years before he landed out in Vegas.
As we get set here for the playing of the national anthem by the Red Hawk Marching Band.
Please rise for the playing of our national anthem performed by the City High School Marching Band and the select choir students.
Excellent rendition of the national anthem by the Red Hawk Marching Band. We'll be seeing their show later tonight, I'm sure, during halftime. I'm curious to see what they put on. And I'm curious to see what's going to go on this football field here tonight.
Should be a good one if Styles
In the booth on the clock.
make the fight. You're going to see two similar offenses, and you're going to see a Parsippany defense that wants to make things happen. Talking to Coach Kenny Brock on the field before the game, they're in a 3-4. Everything is downhill. They're not going to sit back and wait. They are going to make things happen.
I mean, that's what you have to do in a game like this, especially in a big rivalry game here. The Pequannock Golden Panthers and the Parsippany Red Hawks are indeed rivals. So in some aspects, you can throw stats out the window because rivalry games are very unpredictable.
They can be. You'll see a similar 3-4 look from Pequannock. They switched from the 3-3 stack to 3-4, trying to balance things up. Same defensive coordinator is back. Talking to Coach Fleury the other night, he was said he's willing to mold the offense and mold the defense to fit what is going to help the players succeed. You get a lot of coaches that marry a system and try to really force players into a system that might not be best for that group of players. I always find it refreshing to find coaches who will tailor what they do to put their teams in a position to succeed.
I mean, that's what it's going to take here. To win football, you got to be flexible. You can't really marry a system. You got to be able to do the things that you need to do in order to succeed.
Parsippany will receive. I believe Pequannock deferred after winning the toss. This I'm looking forward to because Chris Kelly of Parsippany, the junior, last week had 179 kick return yards, took one to the house, and just got tripped up before he was able to break another one. Big night. If he can get the Red Hawks in good starting position, that could be a huge factor in this contest.
I mean, absolutely. Field position battles are like paramount in football. I mean, it's the difference between starting on the 30 and starting on a 50. I mean, if you get a guy like that, you never know what your offense is going to respond in kind, because that really gives them a boost.
3 deep for Parsippany. It's Andre Aquino, number 10. It's Kelly, number 5, in the center. And number 13, Vincent DiCardi.
As you hear the air raid sirens play, let's play some ball.
Ground ball kick by Pomperog, and they're all over as that ball's fielded around the 30.
Down to the 30.
Well, that's a decent strategy there by the kicker. You got a kick returner who ran 179 yards back. That's a way to, neutralize that a little bit.
That's it. Are you going to see him get an opportunity at all? It could be an interesting game in terms of special teams based on that and things I saw during pregame. Red Hawks in the huddle. 1st and 10 on the 30. Again, you're watching Pequannock at Parsippany on the Garden State Athletic Network. John Kovach, Mark Sirdashney here.
Number 9, Christian Marto, still in a quarterback for the Red Hawks here.
Under center. Screen pass back. It's sniffed out. Trying to make something out of nothing is Dante Morello, and he's swallowed by the Panthers defense after a short gain. Good job by him to keep that alive and pick up anything positive, and he picked up about 3, but Pequannock all over that from the get-go.
I mean, hey, +3 is better than -3, and we could have had a -3 there, but he made something out of nothing. And it's little things like that that are going to win you football games.
Now to the gun that we expected. 3 receivers left to the top of the screen, 1 wide right, and 5 free for the Red Hawks as one of the linemen jumps for Pequannock.
Now, I chalk that up again to it. This is a rivalry game. You're a little excited. You got the jumps. You want to get to the quarterback. I don't know how much we're going to see that tonight, but that's what I chalk that one up to. It's the first quarter in a rivalry game. You're probably excited.
2nd and a long 2 from the 37. Another quick screen, bringing it in and back out.
That is number 5, I believe.
That's Chris Kelly. That's firing it out to Kelly. That's trying to get it to your athlete in space. What you really want is to stick those blocks and ladder that to the outside, take it up the sideline. It's enough to move the chains. 2 receivers each side now. Single back. Handoff up the middle. And Pequannock shuts that down after a gain of 2. I think it was Devine Blackwood on the carry.
Blackwood. That's a Jersey name.
No, I correct myself. That was, I think, Dante Moriello.
Dante Moriello? All right.
Back to the gun.
Oh, taking a shot
Long
here.
ball, no receiver near. Parsippany's looking for a pass interference. They're not getting it.
Mardo's pass.
I don't think you're going to get a PI on that. That was overthrown by a mile.
Yeah, Christian Mardo's pass was really he was throwing to a spot, which you're supposed to do. Parsippany making the argument that somebody would have been at that spot had they not been held or interfered with.
I personally disagree. I don't think he was going to make it their other way. But we'll see what happens next year.
2 receivers to each side again. Jet motion across by Jake Benke. Puts up another long one. He's got a receiver just too long for Chris Kelly. Just beyond his fingertips. Brings up a 4th and 8 from their own 45 for the Red Hawks.
That's a game of inches there, John. Just a couple extra, a little bit less than half an inch, and he's gone for a long touchdown.
And he had his receiver beat. He had strides on that receiver. Back to punt are the Red Hawks. Decent punt. It's going to die just outside the Pequannock 20, where they'll take over 1st and 10. No score. 9:44 left in the first quarter. You are watching New Jersey High School football on the Garden State Athletic Network. I love the Parsippany uniforms. I love that color combination. The numbers are a little hard to read in this light. I'm hoping it gets easier.
As the night goes on, yeah, I'm sure it'll probably get easier because the lights will shine on them and they'll pop a little better.
2 receivers right, tight end wing left. They go to the tight end wing side, and a decent little run there by Pequannock's
Dylan Rommel, I believe that is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's number 20.
I think it's Romley.
Romilly? Okay.
But a nice pickup. Sets up 2nd and 4. Same set. Back to Romilly. They're attacking the left side of that Parsippany defense. Might have enough to move to chains here. It's going to be close.
Taken down by Mardo and then cleaned up by Kelly.
And there's the signal. We're going to move to chains. 1st and 10 at the 31.
That's enough for a first down for Pequannock.
For Pequannock.
I mean, like you said, they're attacking the left side there of the Parsippany line here.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
I wonder if they'll keep up with that or they'll spread it out a little bit, because that's something that Parsippany did a good job at, spreading the ball out a little bit, spreading the field. We'll see if they do here.
I am not sure what we've got here. We have number 58 started, talked to the official, started off, then came back. It's going to be a handoff now to the right side. Romilly again tries to get through, tries to spin through a tackle. He's brought down after a short gain.
58, that's Nick, I think Seaby, is how you pronounce it? Seaby or Sibai? I'm not 100%.
Yeah, we'll go with CB. But I think there was some confusion. His coach immediately sending him back on the field.
I'm sure we'll get corrections in our comment section about that, about the players and stuff like that from the fans who watch us here on both sides. We see some of the fans here from the Pequannock side there in all neon. That's an interesting look.
Up the right side, Romilly again. Breaks a few tackles. He's brought down finally right around the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Golden Panthers.
Off the right side, enough for a first down for Pequannock. Ball's placed
It's
on
at the
48-yard line.
48-yard line there of the Golden Panthers.
It's taken down as well. It's
Wing to the right. They've got slot receivers to the left side. Handoff across. That's number 24, Nick Sielkowski.
That's Sielkowski.
I think Sielkowski, yeah, you got it on that one.
Sielkowski picks up
Second and 6.
4, almost 5. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Once again, doing a great job running the ball here. Pequannock doing a great job running the ball here. I wonder if that'll lead to a play action in the game here. I'm sure it probably will.
I'm sure they're trying to set something up, but right now you're picking up 4 a clip. You don't really need to. Sielkowski fake handoff. Pass there just to the wrong side of Andrew Zakala.
That's Braden Van Lenten's pass. Incomplete.
Braden Van Lenten's first pass just wide of his target.
Well, like I said, they tried to set up the play action there, and he just threw it behind him there.
6.
3rd and 6.
He had 2 receivers open there. He had options, but he went for the safer option there.
I think that was by design. I think that's where they intended to go with that. I think it was to come out a lot quicker.
Right.
2 receivers each side. Hand off to Sielkowski. Sielkowski fights his way through one pile. He's going to be close, and he's going to give Gino Fleury a decision to make here, I think. It's 4th and a long 1
We'll bring up 4th and 1.
at the 48.
The students on the other side, you can hear them. They're yelling, "Go, go, go for it!"
I think if I'm in his shoes, I'm going to go for it because I want to send a message to my offense early on. We're about 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. I believe in you. You're moving the ball. You're going to get me this first down. Let the kids know you believe. Wing to the right side, and that's going to renders that decision moot as the wide out to the top, and you coach your wide outs. Don't listen for the cadence. Look for the ball to move, jumps offside, and now we've got 4th and 6.
That's number 19, Braden Bell. Just a costly mistake there. You had a chance to go and set the tone here early, and you go and make a mistake like that.
I think they're still going to go for it. They are still on the Parsippany side of the 50.
I mean, you're kind of in a no man's land here, where it's like you kind of have to go for it, but.
If you have a punter with control, you can get away with it. If you have good enough coverage to cover it before it rolls into the end zone. They're going to go for it. Fake the handoff. Ball from Van Lenten. It's up. It's thrown. It's to nobody. Way over the head of Matthew Mistret. He's looking for a pass interference, and I don't think I saw any there either, Mark.
No. Even if there was, the boys refs these days are letting them play, which I appreciate.
Let them play football.
Let them, hand fight a little bit.
Exactly. And I didn't see anything there. I thought that was football.
No, that was football.
1st and 10 now for the Red Hawks. They'll take over on their own 48 with 5:52 left in the first quarter of what is a scoreless game here on the Garden State Athletic Network.
Well, this is also a rivalry game, so the refs know that there's going to probably, we talked about it a little bit with Coach, and he said that he was going to, make sure his guys are disciplined here. And by that I mean Fleury. He said he was going to, keep them disciplined. But you never know. This could get chippy because it is a rivalry game here, and they're going to let the boys play.
Wing, slot, and a receiver to the right. Jet motion out, and it's a straight out keeper.
That's the
For Christian Marto there. Yeah, that was a good quarterback keeper. Gave him about, I want to say 5 on that one.
At least 5. He's a long 5, short 6.
Yes, 5.
Gain of 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, boy, I'm getting a call that says Scam Likely, my best friend.
Oh, you should answer that now on the air. We can all listen. Slots to both sides, one back. Handoff up the middle. And breaking through it
At the 20, the 10, the 5.
is Dante Moria.
He is gone. That is a Red Hawk touchdown right there. And who would you say that was?
That was Dante Moriello, who broke through a pile and outdistanced everybody and gets Parsippany on the board with 5:10 left in this first quarter. Big run there, right up the right side.
Well, that's one way to establish the run game, I'll tell you that, as we see some smoke coming from the other side somewhere over here. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but that's one way to establish the run game here as he goes for the long touchdown run.
Now, Coach Brock told me during pregame he thought he might go for 2 a lot tonight. And they're lined up gun 2 back to do just that. 2 receivers to our side to the right, 1 split to the left.
And I don't think he got it.
No, Marto kept it and wasn't able to pick his way through. 6-0 the lead for the Parsippany Red Hawks with 5:10 left in the first quarter here on the Garden State Athletic Network.
But you're right, Kenny Brock did say that. He said they were going to go for it because, it's a rivalry game. And you're going to need the points. You never know, but it costs them there. And that may come back to bite them there. We'll see, depending on how this game goes.
You never want to be chasing points.
You should go to the other side, right? Because they're gonna.
And just so you folks know out there, we are not the only game calling tonight. We have the Boonton Bombers against the Whippany Park Wildcats out there, and Boonton just scored a touchdown, making that one 12-0 out there. And we also have the Toms River North Mariners calling against the Donovan Catholic Griffins on our sister program, the 11th Network, and the Lighthouse Sports Network partnership out there.
Oh, wait.
That one is currently still with a goose egg score there at halftime.
Wait, why are they sending? Yes, I forgot what way they were kicking. That's my fault. So get rid of possession.
So, John, you got to find a way if you're Pequannock here to answer back here. And answer quickly with only 5:10 left in the first.
Plenty of time left.
I mean, that's the risk you take with going for a fourth down play here, and it costs them in the end on the turnover on downs.
That's when you do it.
Trying to find out who the kicker is because I have no 51 on the Parsippany roster.
As I think we have an interesting formation on the far side over there.
Short high kick, fielded and dropped
Oh,
by
he's
Alex
gonna go.
Bluestein. Bluestein's found an opening. Bluestein's taking it all the way. Bluestein, nobody's going to catch him, and Pequannock is going to tie this up. There's a flag 8 miles behind this play. A flag just came in from the white hat from the referee way behind the play. We will see what comes out of this if this score counts. Now he just picked it up. Look to see if we get any signal here. There's going to be a meeting of the officials. The touchdown is good, and there is a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against
Both teams.
I don't know if it's both teams or if he's correcting himself that it's against Parsippany.
Flag was picked up. Touchdown.
Regardless, it's
It's a dead ball foul that will be assessed.
regardless, Pequannock has tied the game just 13 seconds after that big run was broken by Parsippany with a kickoff return of 75 yards
I mean,
by Alex Bluestein.
when I said to score fast, I thought they were going to drive the football down the field. I didn't mean they was going to score that fast. My goodness, what a kick return there by Bluestein. I mean, he was off like a rocket, just shot out of a can and whoom down the field. Whoo-hoo, baby. That is number 3. Oh, no, they're going to go for 2 here.
They shift into the water bucket, and they have an overload to the left side. Now you can do anything here. The Parsippany coaches are trying to adjust things back. Now they're going back to the traditional kick.
Almost a
It's
fake out.
old school football, and it's awesome to watch. Now they're set up to kick it. Kicks up, and it's good. Kick by Braden Van Lenten.
4:57 left in the first quarter. Pequannock 7, Parsippany 6.
Goodness gracious, golly gosh.
So within just seconds, Dante Moriello breaks a 40-yarder for Parsippany.
On the touchdown.
Then Alex Bluestein has trouble with what I think was an attempt at a pooch kick. Is able to corral it and then takes it 75 yards. Braden Van Lenten kicks the PAT, and 7-0 to lead for the visiting Pomparour Golden Panthers with still 4:57 to go in the first quarter.
Giants fans cover years, but that reminds me a lot of Deshaun Jackson in the second miracle at the Meadowlands where he fumbled the ball and then immediately picked it up for a really long touchdown. I apologize to all my Giants fans out there, but
The short kick like that, if it's to somebody, can be hard to cover
agreed.
because your timing's off. And here, the penalty was against Pequannock. They got backed up 15. Try a squib kick, and it gets to Kelly. Kelly, who had 179 return yards last week, tries some serpentine running to make something happen, but he's taken down.
Chris Kelly up to
They're going to be spotted around a 47-yard line
will have it first and 10.
of Parsippany.
I mean, like we mentioned our strategy earlier, the strategy seems to be trying to kick it on the ground and get it away from Kelly as much as humanly possible. What we didn't expect was the kick return to be on Pequannock.
When you misplay that, first off, it was a short kick, which cuts into the time you have to cover that. So it was to one side. You've eliminated one side of your coverage team. And then if it's bobbled, that can really mess things up. Pass to number 13. That's Vincent DiCardi. And he's immediately taken down for a loss of about 5. Pequannock is ready for these quick screens that Parsippany's trying to throw out of this spread RPO look.
Loss of 4 on the play. Second and 14.
I mean, that is Parsippany's game plan, and it was it against Whoopany Park. The last game we covered them, and Pequannock is just ready for it.
Wing and 2 receivers to the left, along with the lone back. Trying to keep it on the sweep and pulled down from behind
The quarterback sweep by Christian Mardo
is Mardo.
behind the line of scrimmage.
And that is Nick Jolkowski with the sack there in the backfield as a loss of about
Another 2 at least.
Will now bring up third
We're-
and 15 for the Red
We're
Hawks.
looking at
I'm trying to use the number
3rd
line
and
here.
15, yeah. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. Middle screen to Kelly. Kelly tries to break it, gets pulled down after a short gain.
Moriello.
Excuse me, that was to Moriello. They're going to bring up 4th and we'll call it 13.
I mean, it's a 4th and forever. He didn't even get back to the line of the original line of scrimmage on that play. And you're going to struggle when you're chasing the sticks, let alone chasing points.
Red Hawks to punt. Low snap fielded. It's up. It's a short kick. It's going to bounce. It's scooped up and taken to the right side by number 7, Matthew Mistret. He picks up a few, but doesn't have the luck Bluestein had. And Pequannock will start this drive. 1st and 10 from their own 36 with 2:33 left in the first quarter here on the Garden State Athletic Network.
Well, now we get to see Pequannock's offense, take a few shots here. We didn't exactly get to see that last time, and I'm looking forward to seeing them a second time.
Okay, I don't know what we're doing here. Ball's at the... There they go. The ball was at... No, we have a penalty backing it up. Got an illegal block backing it up 10 yards, and this will actually start at the 26 of the Pequannock Golden Panthers. I didn't even see the flag down.
No, neither did I.
7-6. Pequannock with the lead. 2:33 left in the first quarter on the Garden State Athletic Network.
As we're having some fun here up in the press booth. Shout out to the Parsippany band here for playing some jams.
Wing and a tight end, tight split, really, to the right side. Orbit motion and a swing, and it's on the ground. It's a loose ball. It squirts out of a couple of hands. I think Parsippany's coming away with this. Tried to backwards pass. It is recovered for the Red Hawks by number 57, Ryan Das, I believe.
What a momentum swinger for them. You get off by a long touchdown run there, and you immediately follow it up with a backwards pass fumble. My goodness, what a swing here.
The orbit motion was designed to get him back behind everybody, and then he's going to catch the ball with forward motion, but with the ball hitting the ground.
With the opposite of forward motion there.
Dante Morello, who scored the Red Hawks touchdowns, tackled for a loss of about 4.
Loss of 5, 2nd and 15.
Well, you'd think with him, an object in motion stays in motion, but I guess they're proving Newton wrong on this one because he's going backwards.
Slot look to each side. Pass to Marto. Marto has a receiver. I think that was batted down
Marto's pass
by Andrew Zucala.
intended for Viatardi.
I mean, just a perfect
Of
defensive
Pomparog.
play. I mean, just perfect.
I knew I was going to do that. Pequannock. Pomparoga School in Southbury, Connecticut.
Just a perfect defensive play. He could have picked it off if he really wanted to, but it was such a bang-bang play there. It's like you're not going to get that every time.
3 receivers to the short side. Slides into a wing. Now motion out by Morello. Marto tries to keep it up the middle, and he's just buried for a loss. Going to bring up 4th. And we're going to call it 17.
I mean, they got the fumble and started at their 18-yard lines, and they've been going backwards ever since. Like, that's been the story of this game so far for the Red Hawk offense. They had the one break tackle, the one breakaway for a touchdown, but besides that, it hasn't been much. As the quarterback there.
4th and 15 at the 22. Actually, I'm going to revise it. I'm going to call it 4th and 17. So they need to get to the 5 for a first down. This is taking a long time to get this play, and I'm watching the back judge. His hand is up, and he's actually counting down And Parsippany is going to call a timeout before they get hit with delay of game with 49 seconds to go in this first quarter. Tonight's game brought to you by Parsippany's Best Pizza. You can find them at 756 Route 46 in Parsippany, New Jersey. Call them and order one, 973-335-4450. That's Parsippany's Best Pizza.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a pizza after a football game.
No, you cannot. The decision I'm making right now is, do I have it after tonight's football game or tomorrow's football game when I am at Pompton Lakes, where Creskill's coming to town?
Ooh, that should be a fun one out there.
I'm leaning toward tomorrow simply because I can turn a college game on when I get home. But we'll see. Team's being whistled back onto the field. Again, it's 4th and 17, we'll call it, at the Pequannock 22.
I'm just serious to see what they draw up here.
Jet motion across by Jake Benke. Back to passes. Marto puts it up to the single receiver side. Lot of banging, but everybody's out of bounds by the time the pass gets there. It's going to be turned over on downs, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Golden Panthers at the Pequannock 22 with 44 seconds left in this first quarter.
Just threw that ball too late and too high. There, he needed to, put a little bit more of a rainbow on that, and he put a rocket launch. And now Pequannock has a chance to make up for the fumble here and, get some momentum back.
2 receivers to the right side. Tight end and wing, or to the left side. Tight end and wing to the right. Handoff up the middle, trying to find his way through. Runs into a sea of red shirts.
That was Romley.
Does number 20, Romley.
Line stopped. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
JC where it says restart and go 2 over. Go 1 left. Sorry, I didn't know how to explain that. I haven't had to do full ceremonies yet. It's over.
2nd and 10. Same look. Romley tries to ladder it outside. It gets chased down. Never gets turned back upfield. Going to be 3rd and 10 for Pequannock. And that's the end of the first quarter. 7-6 to score in favor of the visiting Pequannock Panthers as they take on the Parsippany Red Hawks here on the Garden State Athletic Network. Tonight's game sponsored by Outback Steakhouse Parsippany, 1300 Route 46 West in Parsippany, 973-257-4888. Call ahead so the bloomin' onion's ready. You don't have to wait for it. You got a nice thing to take home. Maybe some will be left when you get there.
This has been a very entertaining game so far. We've had turnovers, we've had breakaways, we've had everything in between. Lions, Tigers, Bears, Cardinals, Panthers, oh my. It's been a great time so far, and we're only in the first quarter.
Parsippany open scoring. Dante Moriello with about a 30, 40-yard scamper. They went for 2 on a direct snap to Marto. That failed. And then on the ensuing kickoff, a pooch kick is returned by Alex Bluestein. 75 yards for the score. The kick by Braden Van Layton is good, and that's the difference. 7-6, Pequannock leading Parsippany. Golden Panthers coming to the line, 3rd and a long 8 from their own 23. Rolling is Van Layton. He's in trouble, throws it away, and it falls incomplete.
Attempting to complete the pass.
That was amazing pressure there by the Red Hawk defense there, just swarming him and forcing the incompletion there.
Van Lenton was looking for the outlet upfield and just never had the time to make anything happen. Pequannock will punt now, we think. Back deep for the Red Hawks, number 13, Vincent DeCardi.
That's DeCardi back deep.
I'm kind of surprised they don't have Kelly back deep, and maybe they're switching it so he's the front man now because they know they're trying to block it.
Van Lenton given a few different looks. Now he's back at punt depth for Pequannock. Takes the snap. It's up. It lands at the 44-yard line of Parsippany, where it's downed and where the Red Hawks first and 10. 11:43 left in this young first quarter.
Second quarter.
Second quarter, excuse me. Marto in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. 1 back. Motion across by Kelly. Kelly on the jet sweep, plants the foot, turns it up, but he's only going to pick up a yard at the most. Bring up 2nd and 9.
I mean, Pequannock has been all over those little trickery plays they try to pull with Kelly. They've been just all over it and prepared for it.
Well, you watched a guy run kicks back for 179 yards and a touchdown last week. I think they had one of their fast guys on the scout team trying all different angles with him during practice this week. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Marto in the gun. Handoff across to Dante Moriello. Moriello picks up maybe a yard. He gets shut down again.
That's Austin Daniel on the tackle there. Just a perfect leg wrap-up tackle there to shut down what would have probably broke if he wouldn't have done that. Because there is a big running lane there.
Right back to the line are the Red Hawks. Double slot. Back to pass is Marto. Rolls to his right. Escapes 1 tackle. He's going to run. He's got some space. Drops a shoulder. Drops a shoulder again. And picks up the first down.
Running through like a freight train on the southbound main line. My goodness.
Got to the outside and just, he was not going to be stopped.
I mean, you heard the student section over there gasp when he lowered that shoulder, laying the wood there. My goodness gravy, golly gosh.
1st and 10 at the Pequannock 44. Handoff to Moriello. Moriello ladders it outside, but he's tackled by the ankles by number 57. That's Marco Carusi.
I think you should use that tackle in the ankle.
Tangled, yeah.
That's a
combination words are good. 2nd and 9.
I mean, he sure tangled up his legs when he tangled
He did
him there.
tangle his legs.
I'm pretty sure.
Coming up on 9:15 to go in the second quarter. Parsippany with the ball, trailing by 1. 7-6. orbit motion. Back to passes Mardo. Throws it up. Kelly's open. They're looking for interference on the Parsippany side. They're not going to get it because it wasn't there. Mardo threw it up for grabs. You throw it up for your athlete. They went up. They both climbed a ladder for it. Nobody came down with it.
The only thing I'll kind of agree with Parsippany on that. He didn't turn his head around, and that's usually a flag, but not there.
3rd and 9.
I mean, yeah.
From the Pequannock 44.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I mean, you have to think they get the penalty called eventually.
Mardo throws it short, probably enough to move the chain, shutting down the route and getting enough yards for the first down. Looks to be number 19.
That's Marto's pass, caught by Marucci. And that is a Red Hawk. First down.
Indeed, it was enough to move the change. Then Marucci with a pretty solid catch on the throw from Marto there.
And they've gone deep every time they've thrown. That time they shut the route down underneath. You keep the defensive back in the back pedal, creates the opening. One receiver outside the numbers to the Pequannock side. Following his fullback is Mardo. Mardo almost breaks it, gets caught with the tight waist on the way through. He's brought down after a gain of about 7.
Gain of 7.
Parsippany finally, moving the ball down the field, gaining their confidence back after the turnover on downs they had last time, just hoping to get it, get something going here before the end of the half. I mean, you've got almost 8 minutes left, but still.
Wing and 2 receivers to the left. Receiver still outside the numbers to the right. Mardo fakes the quick pass, tries to run. He stood up right at the line and driven back. Going to be a loss of 2. Going to bring up, we'll call it 3rd and 7.
See, I just don't think that play is working for the Red Hawks there. I just don't think it's working. If you just heard the crowd there, that's because a V-shaped section of geese just flew over the field. I mean, they're getting ready to fly south for the winter, you'd imagine.
One would think. 3 receivers to the left, near side, 1 up top. Mardo takes the snap, looks to pass, throws it up again. Kelly's there, he's trying to get it. Kelly's looking for the interference call, not getting it.
It's because he slipped. If he doesn't slip, he might get that call, but he slipped himself, and the ref's not going to call that if you slipped on your own 2 feet.
4th and a long 5 with 6:50 to go in the first half. 7-6 the lead for Pequannock.
By head coach Kenny Brock.
And Parsippany calls its second timeout. Tonight's game on the Garden State Athletic Network brought to you by Parsippany's Best Pizza, 756 Route 46 in Parsippany. You want to order one now? Have it ready for the second half, 973-335-4450.
No, I think Kenny Brock is smart for taking a timeout there because, you're trying to talk to your guys, design the perfect play to get this 4th down conversion. I mean, you don't want to give any more momentum back, to the Golden Panthers here.
I'm curious to see what they do coming out of this.
As we wait for the play here, Whippany Park just took a 13-12 lead over the Boonton Bombers on a beautiful touchdown there from the Wildcats over there. They got about 4:24 left, so I would stick around here, though, because we got longer in the game.
Here we're 4th and 6. Gun with 2 backs. There's the snap. It's going to be a pitch option. It's on the ground. Still loose. I think that's going to be covered by Parsippany's number 55,
It wouldn't
Brian Mata.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but field position here, and it is indeed Golden Panther football.
Moot point in terms of who came up with it, because Parsippany turns it over on down and gives away 10, 15 yards of field position. Pequannock takes over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line with 6:42 left in the first half. They lead by 1, 7-6.
I mean, just a sloppy execution there by Marto, excuse me. Just, I know what you're trying to do there, buddy, but it's like, if you're going to flip the ball on that, you got to make sure your back is looking at you.
It's a tough one to execute. You got a little dump pass off the chest to the receiver. Leighton did that little. Van Leighton did that, or Van Letten did that little jump pass over top, and it's off of the chest of Andrew Zucala. Be 2nd and 10. I would go back to that.
I agree. I mean, you had the guy wide open. Oh, as we have a long run here and a touchdown there for the Boonton Bombers on our other broadcast. My goodness, making it 18-13 over there with 3:27 left in the second.
2 receivers left, wing and a receiver to the right for Pequannock. 2nd and 10, high snap, got pulled down by Van Letten, and his receiver slipped, almost caught it, but it bounces incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 47.
I mean, he was, again, it's a game of inches, John, that close to catching the ball. And, I mean, I don't think he would have gotten the first on that. He was a few yards short, and this is like college rules. You know, the second you hit the ground, the play is dead. But still, would have been an impressive catch.
2 receivers up top. Van Letten fakes the handoff, goes back to number 20.
And he's going to go. He's at the 20. Oh, and he just gets out of bounds around the 15-yard line there.
Dylan Romley catches the pass after the fake handoff. I love going right back to the running back and finds his way up the bottom of the numbers for a first down.
Ryan Doss, though, if he had seen that something coming, he could have jumped that route and picked that off. He was right in the position there. Close call there for the Panthers, but they got lucky.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line of Parsippany for Pequannock. I don't know that Van Letten was ready for that snap, but he caught it hands off.
I mean, that was a good catch by him. You got to give him some credit. He wasn't ready for that, and he caught it anyway.
Caught it anyway, and picking up about 3 there. Number 24, Nick Silkowski.
Van Letten in the gun again. They're keeping going back to the gun here.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see him go under center at all. Takes the snap, hands off again to Silkowski. Breaks 1 tackle. He's finally brought down by the shoestrings inside the 5. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 4 with 5:35 left in the second quarter. And the Panthers already with a 7-6 lead.
I wonder if we'll see some trickery here from Coach Fleury.
I wouldn't. You dance with what got you here. You've gotten here with just old school runs. Finished the job. Conversely, Parsippany wants to shut this down. There again, right back to Romley. Romley picks up a few.
probably right up the gut.
Be second and goal from the 3. Yeah, there's no reason for anything here other than just run the ball right at the heart of it.
I mean,
You're winning the battles in there. You're moving the ball consistently.
If it works, hey, it works. You know, why fix what ain't broke? They're taking quite a time in the huddle here. I mean, here.
Well, you got to lead. The clock's running. You probably want to give Parsippany the ball with as little as possible. You're getting the signal from the back judge now, and that's where Van Lenten is looking. Handoff across and strolling through is Romley. Romley with the 3-yard score. And Pequannock extends its lead with 4:14 to go.
Just a methodical, run-the-ball heavy touchdown drive there by Pequannock. That's exactly what you want here with 4:14 left in the half.
Van Lenten back to kick. They're going to shift back to that water by. What you're looking for is how many defenders go out with the line, and can you take the snap in time to throw a quickie? And they're going to do it. Quick pass out, and it's deflected. Right there, you're just trying to throw the quickie out there for what's basically an X screen and try to steal 2 points there. Instead, it stays 13-6 for Pequannock with 4:14 to go.
I mean, I think that's a good idea in terms of like a play, but in terms of execution, they're just not too slow a pass there from Van Lenten and just.
I think had he caught it, he had a chance because they had numbers.
True.
And that's what you're looking for. You're counting helmets out there. How many guys in different colored shirts are opposite our guys? And they had an advantage out there, did Pequannock. They just didn't pull the pass down.
I mean, Parsippany still has time here. It's 4:14 left in the half here. You still have a shot here to, drive the ball down the field, give Pequannock no time left on the ball, and go get a score here.
Plenty of time. Squib kick again by Pequannock. It's picked up by Moriello, and he's taken down right about where he gets it. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Parsippany around their own 43-yard line.
Textbook tackling there.
Slow to get up is Alex Bluestein. He had the 70-yard kickoff return for a touchdown in the first quarter, walking off on his own power.
Hey, guys.
I mean, he looks decent enough. He's still out there kicking.
Ball's placed on the 37-yard line. Parsippany will have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 here for Parsippany. Marte in the gun.
Marto throws the quickie to Kelly. Kelly's taken down, gain of about 3, taken down right about where he caught it. They're trying to get it to him in space. I don't think they're going to give him a ton of space after they saw him on film from last week.
I mean, that's just coaching. Fleury probably coached up, saying, hey, this is the guy you got to watch out for because he's a speedster. And they probably, in the film room, they probably said, okay, we got to, tackle this guy with 3 or 4 different people because he can break tackles. Oh, and a big run here, and it just about gets the first down there is number 3, Dante Moriello there on a decent 10 and 11-yard scramble for the first down.
Moriello on the counter. A little bit of misdirection finally works. First, we've really seen some misdirection there from either club.
I mean, if you're Parsippany, you might want to try some more of that because clearly it did something here. But they got to hurry up. They've only got 3:17 left.
1st and 10 at the 49. Moriello again tries to get away, and he's brought down by 3 Panthers. They're going to give him a gain
Moriello
of
again.
about a yard. I think he had 3 at one point and then tried to double back and find an opening. One thing that Pequannock is doing exceptionally well is getting second and third and fourth and fifth players in on the tackle. They're getting a lot of guys coming in and gang tackling.
I mean, with Parsippany's guys who have been known to break tackles, you need that.
And that one stopped right at the line.
That's Marto.
Marto tries to keep, and now Pequannock using its timeouts with 2:23
And that's
left
Pequannock taking a timeout.
in the first half. They lead 13-6.
I don't know why they keep trying that with Marte. It's clearly not working. Like, you've got to try something else here.
They might be setting up a counter off it. Just keep doing it and see what you can get. Getting hungry? Call the Outback Steakhouse in Parsippany, 1300 Route 46 West, 973-257-4888. I'm getting hungry thinking about it.
I mean, me too. I sure could go for a big solid steak right now.
Be 3rd and 9 when we come out of the timeout. Pequannock will have 2 timeouts left. Parsippany 1.
I mean, you've got your choice here for both our sponsors. You got a beautiful 6-ounce sirloin steak or some nice crispy cheesy pizza.
6 ounces.
More than that,
Come on.
sure, but
Double slot. Marto back to pass, rolls, throws it. It bounces short of everybody and brings up 4th and 9 from midfield with 2:18 left in the first half.
I mean, Marte's just not getting the what's the description? The oomph on that pass there.
Yeah, he has been short a couple of times. He's been short, he's been long. Not sure what the situation is.
I mean, the routes that his receivers have been running have been pretty spot on. It's just that he's not getting it to him.
Parsippany back to punt. It's up. Van Letten backs away from it, and it's touched by Parsippany before it can bounce back too far. 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 27 with 2:10 left in the half, a 13-6 lead, and 2 timeouts.
As we get ready to start here, I mean, Pequannock has got 2:10 to go down and extend their lead here. And takes the snap, looking, rolling to his right, takes the throw and throws it, hits number 20. That is
Romilly
there, and gets out to the 47-yard line.
Romilly on the cross.
First down.
Van Letten rolling to his left, finds him as he crosses at the second level, and he's run out of bounds as Romilly, but not before getting the Panthers near midfield and moving the chains.
I mean, that's just how you do it with, in a 2-minute drill. Get out of bounds, get the short pass here, and get yourself going.
1:59. Clock is running now that they've reset the chain. Got a whistle on the field.
Refs seem to be discussing something here.
Because one didn't know it was out of bounds and the other one did.
According to the PA folks here, they said they're discussing to make sure he went out of bounds. Yeah.
They have reset the clock to 2:02. 3 receivers right. Van Lenten takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls, long pass to the middle, and climbing for that. Number 19, Braden Bell, climbs the ladder on the post, brings it down, and a first down for Pequannock at the Parsippany 24 with 1:55 left.
But
It's coming back. They've moved the chains. It might take a minute to reset everything because they moved the chains on that.
I mean, regardless of the penalty here, my goodness, he flew like a geese that's going over the stadium here.
Probably the best pass play we've seen all night is negated for a hold. Now they're moving.
We're getting some score clock things here going on. It should be interesting.
So the clock is set at 1:55, and it's a 1st and 10 for Pequannock at their own 27.
It should not be 1st and 10.
I don't know.
All right, refs, get your stuff together. Come on, let's go.
It's a really tough job, and they are having trouble getting people to officiate because of the abuse that's often heaped on them, and wrongly so.
I mean, at the high school level.
By people who think they know the drill.
I mean, I'm not saying I know the drill. I'm just curious what's going on here. I mean,
their conversation, they're trying to reset this.
Crowd is getting restless, though. I mean, it should be a 1st and 20 here.
Yeah, I think the spot might be right, and the chains need to be moved back to the initial spot.
Well, the ref's got the ball in his hands. Yeah, now he's moving back.
You know, they could consult our replay, but that's not allowed under. I actually want to consult our replay and see where that. While you're waiting, you can get a couple of slices at Parsippany's Best Pizza, 756 Route 46 in Parsippany, 973-335-4450. Or if you don't feel like pizza, you can go to 1300 Route 46 and hit the Outback Steakhouse Parsippany. And you can call ahead them, 973-257-4888.
I mean, I'm getting hungry just thinking about those, honestly. Now, what if you did this? You went to Outback, got a steak, then went to Parsippany's Best, got a pizza, and you put the steak on the pizza. I mean,
I'd probably do the pizza first. I'm going to get a slice and then eat it on the way to get the steak. Would probably be how I played that. All right, so now the ball has come out, and and the chains are set at the 35 and the 45 of Pequannock, and the box with the first down mark, and they are correct, should be first down, is moved back to the 25. So it is correctly 1st and 20. 1st and 20 because even if the hold's behind the line, it now comes back to the line. 1st and 20 at their own 25 with a minute and a half to go. A long pass from Van Lenten well over number 3, Andrew Zucala.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down. Now, if you're Pequannock, you got to make sure that you don't turn it over on downs and give it to Parsippany with a lot of time. You've got to kind of manage your time to hold the ball for as much of this minute and a half as you can.
I mean, I'm surprised they're throwing the ball at all there. I mean, you've got a lead with 133 or 132 left to go. I'm kind of surprised you're taking a shot and stopping the clock. I mean, but Fleury did say he was going to be aggressive here.
Handoff and finding his way up the middle is Romilly. Gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
Gain of 9 on the play, 3rd and 11.
It's going to be 3rd and 11 here for the Golden Panthers. And the clock is going to be reset to 1:20 because I believe Parsippany just took their final timeout.
They pointed to, yeah, it was Parsippany. So they have no timeouts left. 3rd and 11 at the 34.
Timeout taken by Parsippany.
Now, if you're the Panthers here, I mean, you've got a bit of a conundrum. You've got a long 3rd down here, but you've been passing the ball well, pretty solid. I mean, minus that one miss all day. Do you take the risk here and go for the shot and try to get this 1st down?
Oh, yeah. I want to move the chains here. I don't have to get out of bounds. I have 2 timeouts left. I know I can get receivers open. I'm going to do something to try to at least get close to the 1st down where I can go for it and then take a couple of shots at the end zone.
I have to agree with you 100%. I mean, at least give it a good old, well, it's not a college try here because we're at high school level, but a good high school try here.
2 wings, 1 receiver left, 2 right. Snap to Van Letten, throws the quick one. I think that was intended for Andrew Zucala. They've hit him before on that cross.
Intended for Zucala.
But it's over top of him. And now it's 4th and 11. I think you got to punt here.
I mean, he's lucky that ball wasn't picked off there.
Was a lot of traffic. There were a lot of red shirts around that.
And they're going for it? I don't know.
No, he punted for him.
Oh, okay.
They're going to play around now, see if they can draw him off. And then eventually
Yeah, there they go. Yeah, now they're going back to punt.
he's going to go into the up back spot. Yeah, they did this the last time they punted. Ooh, that could have been blocked.
Good.
Bounce is fielded off the hop by Parsippany's Vincent DeCardi. DeCardi's brought down.
That's DeCardi taking the ball.
I mean, Pequannock's got to be careful there.
Around the
You slam a guy down after the
26.
whistle, you might get flagged. I mean, you got to be careful there.
Advancing it
Nothing called there. 1st and 10 at their own 29 for the Red Hawks. Minute 6 left, but they have no timeouts left. Pequannock has 2 and conceivably could use them to get one more shot before halftime.
I mean, we'll see here. I don't know about that. You're running the ball with a minute left?
Yeah, try you see what they'll do. See if they'll call the timeouts.
with the handoff.
Moriello takes the handoff,
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
picks up 3, 2nd and
47
7,
seconds and the clock's running.
45 seconds and running, and it looks like Pequannock is going to be content. They haven't moved a box yet on the far side. 2nd and 7, handoff to Moriello again. He cuts back, tries to cut back again. Ladders outside, spins. He picks up the 1st down.
That's Moriello picking up the 1st down.
And they will stop the clock with 22 seconds left to move the chains here.
Parsippany is huddling. I don't know. I might get right on the ball.
I have to agree with you there, John. I mean, I don't know why they're huddling here. There we go.
They break quickly. Two receivers to each side, single back. Handoff across to Moriello again, cuts it back to the right side. Ladders, lowers the shoulder, gets out of bounds after getting the first down. First and 10
Positive yardage.
for the Red Hawks. They're on the Pequannock 48, but only 8 ticks remain in this first half.
One said inbounds. I don't know. Yeah, it's inbounds.
Now the clock should not be running here, but
It was in now as soon as the chains are set.
no, that one should have been. I don't know if that one should have been.
That's the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half.
Parsippany 6.
With the score, Pequannock 13, Parsippany 6. We're going to bring you some halftime. Our coverage tonight sponsored by Outback Steakhouse Parsippany, 1300 Route 46 West in Parsippany. We're going to bring you some of the halftime festivities and be back for the second half on the Garden State Athletic Network.
Brendan Lau. Inclusive marching coordinator, Mrs. Megan Mulligan. Pit instructors, Miss Megan Mulligan. Visual instructor, Mr. Michael Collins and Mr. Brendan Lau. Drill design is by Michael Collins and Brendan Lau. Music is composed by Randall Standrich. The PHS Marching Band would like to thank our volunteer parent field crew and band boosters for all of their help every week. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Parsippany High School, the PHS Marching Band. Please give it up to the Parsippany High School Marching Band.
Welcome back to Parsippany High School,
Please head over to the snack stand.
where the host Parsippany Red Hawks trail the Pequannock Golden Panthers 13-6. About to start the second half here on the Garden State Athletic Network. John Kovach, Mark Sirdashney with you. Mark, good distribution, run versus pass by both teams. A lot more success on the ground. And these teams are in a game at the half. You've got a Parsippany team whose average margin of defeat was 38 points per game last year. They're only down 7. You've got a team in Pequannock that lost handily to Mountain Lakes last week, 49-14, holding the lead at the half. These teams are, one, in a competitive game, and two, enjoying success. We now got to see how they react to that.
I mean, yeah, the success there that both teams have been seeing on the ground has been very impressive. We've had a few almost breaks for touchdowns, and we did have a break for a touchdown in the case of Parsippany, and we also had a long kickoff or punt return, for a touchdown by Pequannock. I mean, in this game, these two teams are very evenly matched here in terms of, statistics, and they're both looking for their first win. And that's motivating for the boys. You want to get that first win of the season under your belt, and especially against the rival here in this game. I mean, Parsippany and Pequannock are rivals, and I mean, that could mean the second half could be anything, because when rivals face off each other, stats usually get thrown out the window. We know that very well in almost every level of football.
Dante Moriello of Parsippany opened the scoring in the first quarter, right around the 5-minute mark, with a 40-yard touchdown run. The run failed. It was 6-0. Parsippany tries a pooch kick coming off of that, and it's run back about 75 yards by Alex Bluestein for Pequannock. Quarterback Alex Van Lenten, who is also the kicker, hits the PAT. They carry a 7-0 lead into the second quarter, and then put together a nice drive. And with 4:15 to go in the half, Dylan Romilly with the 3-yard run. They try to get fancy in that water bucket, throw the quickie to the receiver behind the wall. That's incomplete, and now it's 13-6. Pequannock won the toss. They deferred. Now, I'm curious to see what Parsippany does here and if they squib this kick.
I mean, they've been doing it all night, and, yeah, there you go.
There it is. Bounces. It's fielded at the 40 and
Cody's
finding an opening up the sideline. I think that was Bluestein again.
That's Alex Bluestein.
Indeed it was, and he was close again to breaking another one off.
Now, talking to Parsippany coach Kenny Block on the field before the game, and they were practicing squib kicks. And I said, you usually squib it? And they see something in that alignment that thinks that if they squib it and the ball were to stop, if they could win the race to it, you could have a long onside kick. They've just had 2 kicks go to Bluestein, and Bluestein's put Pequannock in business at the Parsippany 47-yard line. Handoff across and laddering his way up is Nick Chilkowski. Chilkowski got pulled down from behind. We've got a Parsippany player down.
That is number 3. That is...
On the carry, there's a player down on the field.
That is Mariello, actually.
Tonight's coverage is sponsored by 2 fine local eateries. Parsippany's Best Pizza. They're at 756 Route 46 in Parsippany. You can get them at 973-335-4450. And by the Outback Steakhouse of Parsippany, 1300 Route 46 West, 973-257-4888. Moriello jogging off more accurately under his own power. That's good to see. He's had a big game so far tonight.
I think he just got the wind knocked out of him there on a pretty hard tackle. I think he'll be okay to come back in.
2nd and 7 for the Panthers.
2nd and 7 for Pequannock from the Parsippany 44-yard line. Only 15 seconds into this third quarter. Two receivers to each side, one back to the right of Braden Van Letten. Van Letten throws it quickly out to Matthew Mistrette. Mistrette breaks a tackle, breaks another, and then is brought down short of the first down. But it's going to be 3rd and short, and this is where
Sorry.
Okay, guys, we got it. Thanks.
The thing automatically
Appreciate
changes.
you guys. We appreciate it.
As we have some friends reminding the crew here to let them know that it is the third quarter on the scoreboard. But again, Pequannock, excuse me. See, I did it too. All did exactly what Parsippany's been trying to do with it. Do that short screen pass out and get a good amount, like 5-6 yards.
Yeah, just get your players into space and make something happen. Two receivers up top. You've got a wing down low. Fakes the handoff. It's put up. It's almost picked.
And he slams his fist in frustration there.
Through the arms of Vincent DiCardi, number 13 for Parsippany.
4th down.
But it's 4th and 3 for Pequannock on this opening drive of the second half. They lead Parsippany 13-6 here on the Garden State Athletic Network.
Van Letten's given some arm circles there. I'd keep an eye on that for potentially in the future in this game here because he took a shot in the backfield.
Two receivers and a wing to the left. Backs also offset that way. Tight end right. Handoff and right up the middle. Breaking a tackle, laddering it outside is Dylan Romley. Romley fights his way. I don't think he got in. I think he's going to be just short.
That's Dylan Romley. Big gain on the play.
But he got about a 40-yard run there, bringing up 1st and goal at the 3 as Pequannock looks to extend on its 13-6 lead.
I mean, we mentioned how efficient these teams have been running the football, and it shows it right there. And let's see if they go right back to him here.
Handoff.
And he's in for the touchdown
Romley
there.
for the touchdown. I was trying to figure out, it was such a good fake by Van Letten. I could not tell if Romley had it or Van Letten.
I mean,
it was Romley who took it to the left, found his way in, and matter-of-factly extends the Pequannock lead to 19-6 pending the extra point.
I mean, just a picture-perfect fake there by Van Letten. Like, I mean, it got you and I up in a tizzy over here. We're like, well, who's got the ball?
Yeah, I had a hard time reading that.
If we can't tell who the ball is, I'm sure Parsippany probably can't either.
Lined up in the normal PAT position. Now they're going to shift back to that water bucket look.
And they got numbers here. They might try it.
Now back. Parsippany's looking for the clock, and it's going to be a delay of game. That takes a lot of time. It's going to be delay, and it's going to back Pequannock up
5 yards. Our producer guy, Zach, here is losing his mind over that.
It's old-time football, Zach. What's the issue?
He shakes his head. But that is old-time football there.
Football, you can do that and actually have the center direct snap it. You bring the back to the inside of that line, and you snap it to him sideways like a wing. It's awesome. Long kick is nowhere near, actually hits one of the officials who is back there. So 19-6 it'll stay. Pequannock with a 13-point lead. 10-13 left in the third quarter here on the Garden State Athletic Network.
He flexed after getting hit by that ball. Those refs are some tough cookies, man.
Never got off the ground, and
I mean, his main position is quarterback, not kicker. So
a lot of teams will line up in one and shift to the other.
Right.
For that, like I call it water bucket because that's what we called it when I played, and we ran it all the time. The way they shift back and forth in it takes a lot of time. Mm-hmm. Like you usually see a shift one way or shift the other, but to see it go 1 to 1 to 1, you've added movement in there. You've only got so long to get that play off. Interesting here, and they've done this before. Pequannock kicks off from the hash with 5 defenders on the coverage team to the tight side. It's picked up by Chris Kelly. Kelly had 179 kick return yards, but there it's all east-west and sets Parsippany up 1st and 10 at their own 33. 10:09 left in the third quarter.
Parsippany's got to find a way to move the ball efficiently like they did on that first scoring drive they had here and get some points back. Still plenty of time left, but you got to want to see if they can build some momentum back and steal some points here.
Issue now is they're chasing 2 touchdowns. Kelly is wide near side. They hand off across. That's Moriello. Tries to ladder it outside. Nice pick up there. And he's brought down at the 48-yard line of Pequannock. Moving the chains quickly are the Parsippany Red Hawks.
Just a picture-perfect hole there set up by the Parsippany offensive line, and he was able to shoot right through that gap and get a significant gain.
They're going to counter off that at some point when everybody wholesales to chase him. 2 receivers each side, handoff across. This time, decent pickup, trying to get the number on who. Moriello again. Picks up about 5, 2nd and 5.
That's Dante Moriello.
He looks to be fine after taking a hit there.
Yeah, I think I whatever it was, he shook it off quickly. 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line for Parsippany. Handoff again to Moriello, takes it right. Ladders, he's met. He's going to be just short of the first down based on forward progress. Takes a lot of hits, and there's a little bit of chirping going on as he bounces up from that. 3rd and 1.
Almost to the first down marker. We'll bring up 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1.
I mean, we expected a little bit of chippiness during a rivalry game. I'm surprised it took this long.
It's been just a good, hard-hitting game. It's really been 2 teams fighting for that first win. 3rd and 1 at the 39 as the Red Hawks come to the line. 2 receivers each side. Motion into a wing. They weren't really set. I don't know.
That was a fullback run there, the direct snap right to the fullback, and he gets the first down.
Great play.
Just a little bit of trickery there from the Red Hawks. You love to see it.
Low risk, though. Low risk trickery. Just do the direct snap and send them up.
Kenny Brock, taking out the playbook, spreading it out a little bit. I like that.
That's a first down.
Red Hawks coming to the line, but the chains are not set. They may hold them up here. 1st and 10 at the Pequannock 38. Back to Moriello. Moriello snakes his way up the middle through a couple of tackles and picks up what looks to be 9.
I mean, Mariello is just all over, but Chris Kelly there holding his leg a little bit. He seems to be okay, though. But when you keep running the ball like this, just why not keep it up with them?
Second, and we'll call it 2. Thought it was a pickup of 9. Handoff again to Moriello. Goes along the line of scrimmage. He's going to be a little bit short. I think he got 1 there.
There is a flag on the play.
Haven't seen too many of those tonight.
No, it's been a pretty disciplined game there. Oh, and Mariello's hurt there. Oh, boy, he's limping.
Slow getting up again. Trots it off. Tonight's an ideal night for cramps. It's cool enough that you think you're okay, that you're not sweating heavily, and yet you are. And you don't realize you're getting dehydrated.
I believe it was a holding call there on Parsippany.
Brings it all the way back to set up 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12 now.
Bring up 2nd and 12.
Now that could be a drive killer here.
From the 39, that really can kill a drive. Now you may have to go up top. Looking for Moriello on the sideline.
And a good pass there to number 13. He gets a little bit of the penalty yardage back there.
Marco's pass to Diacardi complete.
It's Diacardi.
Gain of 5, 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 now. From the Pequannock 36. Coming up on 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 19-6 the lead for the visiting Golden Panthers.
I mean, this is 4-down territory here. You're a bit of no man's land here, so I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get the 2-possession play. And there you go. Oh, no, never mind. It's not going to be needed here.
Handoff coming across to Joseph Fucci. Fucci, see how they spot that. It's close.
I don't know if I like that spot.
It's
3rd and half a yard.
Yeah. I think they're looking for a measurement.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're looking for.
You
No,
can
they give it to him.
request it.
They give it to him.
Nope, they're just going to move him. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Red Hawks.
Call is a first down.
At the Pequannock 28.
I mean, I thought he got it. From up here, it certainly looked like he got the first down.
I thought he was close. But they have a better view than I did. I thought it could have gone either way. They say he's got it. 2 receivers each side. Handoff and caught in the backfield is Joseph Fucci.
That's Fucci on the carry. Taken down.
2nd and 13.
That's Marco Carucci on that tackle behind the lines there. An impressive arm tackle on that one by him.
Moriello checks back in.
Glad to see he's okay. Like you said, likely a cramping situation there.
Deep motion. Ball is up. Kelly, that's going to get the flag.
Yeah. Oh, but he's hurt though, Kelly. And he's hurt bad.
Total interference there. Kelly, slow to get up, trying to walk it off. Going to be 15 and the first down for the Red Hawks.
That's our first major, laundry throw in this game, I think.
Comes at a pivotal time. We're at 5:46 left in the third quarter. Parsippany trails by 13, 19-6. A score before the fourth quarter starts
would be huge.
Oh, totally.
Well, the only difference is here, for those who are more familiar with the NFL style of pass interference, it is only 15 yards. It is not a spot foul. Some people still confuse that in the high school and college levels.
15 from the line of scrimmage.
Exactly.
2 receivers each side. Moriello is tight and takes the handoff, tries to ladder it. He's caught by a couple of Pequannock defenders after a gain of about 2. They're
down by Carucci.
so often tonight, Pequannock has been so quick to shut down that handoff.
They really have been. They've been finding ways to shoot the gaps here and get to the line like very efficiently.
2 receivers each side. Second and a long 8 for the Red Hawks. You may have heard the Pequannock coaching staff up here in the box yelling for the false start, and the officials agree, and they will back Parsippany up 5.
I mean, those 2 plays nearly canceled out the penalty yardage you get on that pass interference call. Just self-inflicted wounds there.
Second and 13. Ball right around the 20 of Pequannock. Mardo takes the snap, throws the quickie out. It's a screen to Kelly. Kelly breaks a tackle, breaks another. Tries to spin, but he's out of bounds. Can be short of the original line of scrimmage. We'll see what this brings up.
They might be calling a penalty here.
I saw him wave to stop the clock. I think there is a penalty here.
I think it's going to be... maybe not.
I'm looking. I don't see a flag, but every indication is that there's some sort of penalty.
Oh, pass interference.
Offensive pass interference against the Red Hawks, and they'll get backed up again.
Pass interference against the Red Hawks.
And the crowd does not like that. I mean, why would you? But
It's because you're thinking about it. It's because you're thinking, all right, I'm on it.
and that, like I said, that might put the dagger through the heart of this drive here.
Second and 23 by my count.
Again, we're trying to use a number line here, folks.
Shift to tight end wing. Mardo throws. He's got the wheel route. Incomplete.
Again, another solid route there by Kelly, just overthrowing his receiver a little bit. And it's just a tad late. That's been the story of the night tonight for the Red Hawks, just late passing.
3rd and 23 from the Pequannock 30. 4:35 to go in this third quarter.
I mean, do you just give up on this one and then run the ball, or do you take the shot here?
I think you got to take the shot. You're chasing 2. You got to try to salvage something out of this drive.
Yeah.
Mardo, no secret there, dumps it off to Moriello. Moriello ladders outside, but he steps out about just outside the 20. That's going to create about 4th and 11. And we have players down on both sides of the field.
No, I think it's just Parsippany on this one here. And, yeah, he's...
No, there's somebody down on the far side in front of the Pequannock bench.
Yeah, I see that too, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Tonight's broadcast on the Garden State Athletic Network brought to you by Outback Steakhouse Parsippany. 1300 Route 46 West in Parsippany, 973-257-4888. And also by Parsippany's Best Pizza, 756 Route 46, Parsippany, 973-335-4450. Yeah, there's players down for both teams right now. They're stretching out a player in the center of the field for Parsippany, and it looks like they're doing similar in front of the Pequannock bench. Again, it's just a night. It's cool, so you don't think you need that drink of water,
But you do.
but you do.
Nice round of applause for Mustafa.
Speaking of which, I'm going to do the same.
Yeah, I got to talk. So Mustafa Abdulhamad comes off under his own power. Similar outcome on the far side. And we're looking at fourth at about 19.
I mean, they're coming to the line here.
Down for the Red Hawks.
For the Red Hawks at the Pequannock 24. Snap to Marto. He's got two backs. All kinds of time to throw. Starts to roll. Everything's breaking down on him, and he's going to take hits and not get close to the first down. Parsippany turns it over on downs with 4:15 left in this third quarter, trailing 19-6.
The fact that they had to throw the ball, they were forced to throw the ball, there's really what killed their drive. When they had all the momentum in the world where they were running it with Mariello, and it just being forced to throw the ball blows up a drive in their faces. As we have another injured player here.
There's an injured player now.
And you're definitely correct about that. It looks like it's another cramp. See, John, I like horses, you know? I don't like ones named Charlie.
Yeah, true.
So for the upcoming games we got for Parsippany, we have they're going to face High Point next on the 19th. They're back here at home against Hanover Park, and they're still keeping on the home stretch against Morris Catholic. And then they're on the road to face Morris Hills, and finally they're against West Side on the 17th. And for Pequannock, they face Ramsey at home on the 19th. Canillion on the 26th. Apologies if I butchered that. Hanover Park on the road on the 3rd. And on the 11th, they go on the road to face Morris Catholic. And then on the 17th, they face Madison back at home. Couple interesting matchups on both sides of the on the ball here, on the Parsippany and on the Pequannock side.
We will be back with you tomorrow. Cresskill at Pompton Lakes. Had an exciting game at Pompton Lakes last week. And we're actually going to have Kinnelon. We're going to be down there when Whippany Park comes to town on September 19th.
Thank you for correcting my pronunciation, Butcher, there, John. It's kind of what you do.
It was a creative and painless way to do it. Promo the upcoming and sneak the pronunciation in. Finding a seam and popping it up the middle for a 7 or 8 yards.
Romilly just, putting his head down and saying, take me down or I'm going to run you over.
I mean, there's no reason right now. Again, you're back to where you're averaging 4 or 5 yards a clip. Just keep running the ball till they stop you and burn as much clock as you can. You got a 2-score lead if you're Pequannock. 2 receivers each side. Romilly the single back. Romilly takes the handoff, runs into a pile, bounces out, comes toward us, ladders it to the outside. He's up the right sideline, steps out of bounds, right around his own 45, but he'll move the chains. We have another player down for Parsippany. Clock stopped with 3:22 to go in this third quarter.
Okay, that was a great run by Romilly, but the quarterback, Van Letten, throwing a block.
It's what you want. And he's fine, bounces right up once everything Snaps back into place, goes right to the bottle.
And we've got a close game out in Whippany Park. It is 32-26. Whippany Park over Boonton with 7:52 left in the fourth quarter. My goodness, what a high-scoring game that is out there.
Little tighter here, a little lower scoring.
Certainly a tight game.
But a tight game. Again, we'll see that Whippany Park team when they visit Kinnelon September 19th. That's a 7 o'clock kick here on the Garden State Athletic Network. Van Lenten takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls, fires it, incomplete. Those rollouts have just not worked for them, and they've been underthrown and overthrown. Just hasn't found a rhythm with his receivers yet.
He could have taken a shot there. Matthew Mistretti, number 7, was streaking down the sideline. He burned his defender like toast that's too long in the oven.
2nd and 10 at the 45 for Pequannock.
No, I have to agree with you on that. I'm surprised they're not keeping up with the run here. I mean, you've got 3:16 left and 2-score lead.
Well, if they're shutting down the run, he's making a read there. Another pass, and he hits the post. It's number 20 for Pequannock.
Romilly is gone. My goodness, just a perfect post route there. And adding to their lead, making it 25-6 here with 3:05 left in the third. A perfect pitch and catch there.
There it did all link up. It's a tough route to cover, coming from the backfield especially. Romilly gets himself open in space. Van Lenten just drops it right in his hands, and nobody's catching Romilly.
I mean, drops it right in his hand. Like you said, no one's catching him. The band might as well start playing. And let's see if they do the water bucket strategy once again. If I were a betting man, I'd say probably yes.
You've got one receiver down here low looking for a signal desperately. And a timeout called, and
indecision.
Timeouts on extra points are just brutal. It's an untimed down. There's few. They were short somebody. Somebody's hearing about it because they had 10. So then, if you do line up and try to change your formations like that, it sticks out that you're in an illegal formation. So they kick it. It makes it a 20-point lead.
Either way, it's a
three-score game. I
Yeah.
think kick it and see if you can keep shutting them down.
As you hear the Jig 2 being played there by the Parsippany Red Hawk marching band there. Pretty famous cadence.
Looks like they're going to go for 2. You've got slot look to our side, motion across. They are going for 2. Van Lenten lofts it.
Perfectly to Romilly.
Romilly on the shoot, reaches up, makes the catch, and it's 27-6, a 3-score game, 21-point lead for the Pequannock Golden Panthers here at Parsippany High School.
Esatto bellissimo. That was beautiful there on the pitch and catch. A little bit of Italian there for you. We are in Jersey. But esatto bellissimo.
Pequannock again kicking from the right hash. So they have 5 defenders, five on their coverage team, right at the line between the right hash and the far sideline, and then 5 spread out over the rest of the field.
Another low kick. Oh, he touched the ball early. They got to jump on that.
Kelly fields it, steps out of bounds without taking a hit. Wise move there.
Yeah, you're in position. Yeah.
Oh, boy, they got lucky that Kelly was there to field that. One of the receivers there touched the ball a hair early. That was a live ball. I mean, if Pequannock would have got another shot at the end zone or at the, on their side of the field, it might have been the dagger.
As it is, they lead 27-6, 3:03 to go. Parsippany takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
I mean, this one's far from over. I mean, you got a whole quarter of football left, but you got to get some points here if you're Parsippany.
Motion in, pass by Cardo.
Just a messed up route there by Kelly. Kelly tried to go one way and he ended up going the other. Miscommunication there between quarterback and receiver.
They keep trying to go from Mardo to Kelly. Just throw that up there. If you hit it, it's a nice weapon, but they haven't been able to hit it yet.
I mean, he looks very frustrated here. He looks frustrated at himself that he screwed up that route, because if he would have hit that route, he probably had a touchdown or something close to it.
Handoff across to Moriello. Runs through an arm tackle, runs through a second. He's caught from behind, but not before picking up about 3-4 yards going to his right.
Going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Going to bring up 3rd, and we'll call it 7 from the third from the 38-yard line. Mardo takes the snap, hands back off to Moriello. He's brought down by his shoelaces. As soon as he gets the ball, falls forward, picks up about a yard, and it's going to be 4th and 6 from the 39-yard line for the Red Hawks. And Pequannock already preparing to field a punt. 1:45 to go in the 3rd quarter.
I preferred repetitions. I thought that would be useful.
Kicks up, it's short, bounces. May have heard the poison yell from the Pequannock coaches up here in the box. It's what you yell to tell your return guys to get away from it and not touch it, and inadvertently create a live ball on a punt, which return guys, without fail, flirt with or actually do in a key situation.
Oh, absolutely. They flirt with that more than they flirt with the girls on the cheerleading squad.
1st and 10 from the Pequannock 31. They lead 27-6, 1:19 left in the 3rd quarter. Handoff across to Romilly. He's got room.
That close. That wasn't Romilly that
That
time.
was Chalkowski.
Chalkowski, yeah.
But Chalkowski breaks a big one.
1st down for Pequannock.
1st and 10 for Pequannock at their own 47.
Just a solid run there. Solid hard nose. Put your head down and run the ball. I mean, if you're Pequannock, that's all you got to do.
Yeah. I might skip over all of the passing parts on my play card at this time if I'm them. We're inside the final minute of the third quarter. Parsippany had 10 on the field. Handoff and a fake. Chelkowski picks up,
3-yard gain.
we'll call it 3.
Chelkowski.
2nd and 7 at midfield. And we're going to stop things again for a player down.
Tonight's broadcast is brought by Outback Steakhouse on Parsippany, 1300 Route 46 West in Parsippany, New Jersey. Phone number is 973-257-4888.
Second down for Pequannock.
And also by Parsippany's Best Pizza, 756 Route 46 in Parsippany. Phone number 973-335-4450.
2nd and 7 when we resume. Pequannock with the ball and a 21-point lead, 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
I don't know if we're even going to get a snap here from Pequannock.
I wouldn't. You can take that. It's little enough time left that you can just take it in the huddle.
3, 2, 1, there it is.
We'll go to the fourth, 27-6, the lead for Pequannock, playing at Parsippany
Resumes. Pequannock will have it second
on the
down.
Garden State Athletic Network.
And with our out-of-town scoreboard here, Whippany Park still beating Boonton by a score of 32-26 with 2:04 left in the fourth quarter.
Mount Olive beat Randolph. I saw that was a one-sided game trying to get the...
And down the shore, Donovan Catholic beats Toms River North by a score of 14-0.
Edwin Diaz coming in.
Yeah. As you can hear the narco being played by the band. They really have been playing a lot of fun songs tonight. I got to give
They
them some
actually had.
credit.
It's a good band. It's a good atmosphere here. I really do like it.
I got to give them some credit. They've had a great time. They had a great show at halftime.
Yeah, it's a fun atmosphere here. 2nd and 7 for Pequannock at midfield as we start the fourth quarter. Long ball put up and over everybody.
Got to give Van Len one thing. He's got a cannon.
He can throw it. He's just not connecting except for that one beautiful post that resulted in a touchdown in the third quarter. 3rd and 7 at midfield. Pequannock in no hurry to get the play in.
Yeah, they could take their sweet time here.
Oh, yeah. And will. Or should.
Slow as molasses in wintertime. Van Letten takes the snap and hand off to Romilly here, and he's going to rumble for about 9 yards there and gets the first down there.
Romilly moves the chains.
Carry, first down for Pequannock.
Again, just continue to run the ball there if you're Pequannock. You ain't got to worry about timing here. There. And they give him the spot of the, I want to say 40, yeah, the 48 of Parsippany here.
1st and 10 for Pequannock at the 42. Handoff again, right up the gut, breaking his way through. Is Romilly. Moves the chain some more. Keeping the clock and the chains moving.
And right now, as we wait for the play to come in, Boonton just tied it up here with Whippany Park. It is 32-all there. At the conclusion of this game, you can go check that one out. I'm sure that one will be a drama-filled ending there.
Romilly across. Tried to go and lead the play there. Hand off to Chase Jerensky. He got chased down from behind.
And the all-important extra point there is good. Boonton now leads Whippany Park 33-32 with 1:13 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Great game there.
Great game here.
Yes, it is. Pequannock 2nd and 11. Handoff across. Slammed down after a pickup is Chase Jerensky. But keeps the clock moving. Coming up on 10 minutes to go in regulation. Pequannock with a 27-6 lead. Two receivers left, two right.
And getting the pass there for the first down is, I believe that's number...
Quick hit to number 3, Andrew Zucala.
Moving the chains.
Surprised to see him throw, but it moves the chains.
I mean, I think that's what they were going for there, the chain getter.
They're in no hurry to do anything. First and goal, just inside the 10-yard line for Pequannock. They already lead by 21, 27-6. Fake handoff, rolling is Van Layton, rolls back, throws underneath, and in for the score after taking a hit, Nat Moore style, is number 19, Braden Bell.
Touchdown to Bell.
Take the L out of Lava. This one is over, brother. The dagger through the heart there of the Red Hawks, putting this one out of reach, 33-6 with 9:07 to go. But you're right, a Matt Moore style hit there and into the end zone.
If you're young and watching, it's an old Dolphins clip of number 89 getting hit and doing a full helicopter.
They might know the one from John Elway. John Elway did that.
Same thing there. Van Lenton's kick is up, and it's good, and the referees are both safe, and the lead is now 34-6 in favor of the visiting Pequannock Golden Panthers.
And Whippany Park's got it at the Boonton 49-yard line. We're calling both games here because we got some exciting action over there too.
It's like red zone. Garden State Athletic Network red zone style.
That would be
a cool show if you could do it.
I'm sure we could probably pull some things out, but call me Kevin Harlan because I'm calling both games. Quarterback there toes it up and throws it out of bounds. With 46 seconds left there.
More traditional kickoff now shown by Pequannock with this big lead. The lead now 28.
And they're still squibbing it.
Still squibbing it. Scooped up and coming across the field is Chris Kelly. Kelly stops, plants, tries to get upfield, and they're all over him, shut him down.
I mean, he's been going east-west all game, not enough north-south. He really's been, like he said, he's been trying to find the seams, but they're just not there today.
The coverage on him is good.
That's called film and coaching right there. That's what that is. Good film, good coaching. 2nd and 10 now for Whippany Park with 48 seconds left to go there. Quarterback takes a step, looking to throw. Rolls to his left. And looks, fires, and he hits his man. That is number 3 there for the Wildcats, leading it down with 40 seconds to go. We got some drama over there.
Here Christian Marto's back to pass. Hits his man, number 39, Rocco Marucci.
Similar play there in both games.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Just inside 9 minutes here at Parsippany. Snap, quick throw to Mark.
That was a good
That was
catch.
to Rocco Marucci again.
Marucci had to do a spin move there to make that catch.
Did the spin, made the catch, got the first down for Parsippany. Clock stopped with 8:20 left in the 4th quarter. Again, we'll be back with you tomorrow from Pompton Lakes, where we had a thriller last week, as Cresskill visits Pompton Lakes. Handoff up the middle is stuffed by Pequannock.
Just nowhere to go.
Oriella with the carry goes nowhere. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 after that loss.
Sack there by number 99 of Booten there in our other game. Again, I'm calling both games here. We're taking a shot here. Oh,
Too far. Marto overthrows his receiver.
I mean, that's been the tale all day. He's been overthrowing them and just out of the reach of his receivers. I think we've said that like 5 or 6 times tonight.
3rd and 12 from the Parsippany 39. 37. 2 receivers each side. Another long ball from Marto. Nobody in the area. They got caught up in traffic and never got there.
4th down.
His receivers got caught in traffic like I do on 78.
4th and 12 for Parsippany. 7.5 minutes to go in regulation.
Oh, and a low snap there in the Whippany Park game. Quarterback's looking around. He's got to find his man. And he looks and he fires. And it's caught. Oh, no, it's broken up. 21 seconds left to go. It's going to be 3rd and 11 there for the Wildcats.
Meanwhile, here, Parsippany comes to the line. 4th and 12.
It looks like they're going to punt.
Yeah, I think they are going to punt. High
Nice
snap.
snap.
Ball's loose. Still loose. Covered by the punter. And Pequannock's going to take over 1st and 10 at the Parsippany 24-yard line. Already up 28 points with 6:54 to go in this 4th quarter.
I mean, this one's just finally, it's gotten out of hand. Not much you can do if you're the...
Well, you're going to try to get a stop here and see if you can tack another score or 2 on. But it's a steep climb.
And Whippany Park able to get the first down there. 16 seconds left to go in that one. If you want some late drama there, go check that one out on the Garden State Athletic Network on the other live stream there. We've got 6 minutes 54 seconds left to hear as we put the backups in for Pequannock here. Who's in that quarterback? That's number 8 at quarterback. That is Caden Robinson.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Trying to get the number of the ball carrier for you.
And Whippany Park here setting up for the potential game-winning field goal. But no, a flag is going to bring them back another 5 yards.
Here we're 2 receivers each side, 2nd and 7.
Oh, a
low snap gets past the quarterback. He covers it.
And the kick is up. And it is no good. That's going to do it in that one.
3rd down.
The Boonton Bombers go into Whippany Park on the road and upset the Wildcats.
Again, we'll have those Wildcats at Kinnelon on September 19th here. 3rd down, sweep, carried by,
I believe that's number 18.
4th down.
Yes, that's number 18 on the carry there.
yeah, there's no 18 on the roster, so. Can't mention him, unfortunately. 4th and about 19. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Caden Robinson, the junior, at quarterback for Pequannock. Handoff, trying to drop the shoulder and make something happen. But Parsippany stands up, shuts the door.
Turnaround down.
And Parsippany will take over from over on downs. 1st and 10 at their own 29 with 4:51 to go in regulation. They trail visiting Pequannock 34-6. Parsippany had a major huddle just off the sideline, so I think they're going to let some guys get some time too.
I mean, you might as well at this point.
Yeah. Let him get some varsity experience. Let him play on a Friday night, and then it's not a foreign situation to him.
Well, yeah. You know, build for the future.
Handoff goes nowhere and is whistled dead quickly after a loss of about 3. Bring up 2nd and 13, 4.5 minutes to go in regulation here at Parsippany.
I mean, what else can Parsippany do at this point? You know?
Yeah. Both teams showed promise and potential, and it was a game. And Pequannock just pulled away. Handoff there and stuffed is number 28, Patrick Donda.
Somebody called Goldberg. That was a spear there. My goodness.
Down on the carry.
Or Roman Reigns or Rhino or whatever person you want using the spear.
3rd and 13. And Parsippany in no hurry to snap. 3.5 minutes to go in regulation.
I mean, we've gotten to the mercy rule point, I'm pretty sure at this point, where the clock just keeps going. Oh, and he's going to get sacked there.
Sack on the play.
That, I believe, is number 18, Nishay Kocher,
Yep.
who's brought down. Tried to make something happen. Fourth and forever for Parsippany, and they'll punt. Clock running with under 3 minutes to go in regulation. Somebody running back to return now. That's number 22 for Pequannock. Ball bouncing. He's going to let it be downed by Parsippany at the Pequannock 36.
Punt to the 36-yard line. Pequannock will have it.
You could hear the coaches on the side there trying to yell, you know, go grab the ball, go try to get a return. I mean, you want that for your young guys, you know. Try to make a play, make a name for yourself.
1st and 10 for Pequannock, their own 35. Run up the middle.
It's our good friend number 18.
9-yard gain,
At-
2nd and 1.
Number 18 is not on the roster that we have.
The main problem is we have a couple of similar guys here, so.
2nd and 1.
I mean, you get that with the backup guys here, you know,
Totally.
yeah.
Inside 2 minutes. Handoff across. Wrestled down. They move the chains, and they can kneel out from this point. We're at 1:40. Clock will restart as soon as the chains are set. Couple of knees, and this one's over. Be the first win of the year for Pequannock. They'll even their record at 1-1. Well, Parsippany will fall to 0-3.
Score may not show it, but Parsippany had some positives here. I mean, they ran the ball pretty good all night. And if I were Coach Kenny Brock on there, excuse me, there, I would lean on that a little bit. I would find a way to utilize your running game a lot more and build on that, because you had a pretty strong game today when it comes to running the football.
There are things they can definitely build on. Kneeling out of the gun.
It's number 8. That's Caden Robinson. Sorry to beat you to the punch there.
That's all right.
As this one comes to an end. 43 seconds left here.
Taking a knee again, no charge. Gatorade bath for Gino Fleury.
And with that, the Red Hawks' wings have been clipped by the claws of the Panthers. Final score of this one, 34-6. John, my friend, it has been an honor calling games with you with the Garden State Athletic Network.
Good luck going forward, Mark.
At the end of the game,
We will be in touch.
Take care. Have a good weekend.
And thank you for everyone that's welcomed me here on the Garden State Athletic Network this past year or so. Zach, who's my friend here on the production crew, I really appreciate him. Jared Klimas, I appreciate him as well for getting me this job in the first place. Donald J. Brower, our owner, for, giving me a shot in the broadcasting industry. And I really appreciate everyone here. And, I'm still going to be in touch. You'll see me on social media, and you'll see me on the Garden State Game Plan podcast here on the network. But as for now, this is my final game, calling it. And for everyone at the Garden State Athletic Network, thank you so much for watching here from Parsippany High School. Once more, your final score, 34-6. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and have a fantastic night.